Welcome to Mrs. Peach Thrifty Living. I'm so happy you're here today. Today is hashtag Thursday Booktube. I hope I got that right. I'll put it in right. This is hosted by our friend Daphne at My Mountain Home and Patty at Life with Patty. You can go over and check and see what she posts. I thought I would do a book review on this little book I just finished this morning. I've read a lot of this kind of books before in my time. These are inspired, love-inspired. They're Christian novels, and this one was A Restless Heart by Marta Perry. It's a Flanagan series. Now, I've only read this one, and you see our little initials at the top. Two different people read this book, and now I could put my initials. And this was what it said to begin with. What do you have in mind to do with the house? Ted asked. Fiona pointed up the stairs. My living quarters will be up there. The old parlor will make a perfect waiting room, and I'll partition off the other rooms to be an exam room, an office, and maybe space for a birthing class, if there's a demand for them, she said. I wouldn't be surprised if there was, Ted said. Plenty of Amish women prefer home births. You should be able to build a good practice if you stay. If, her eyebrows shot up, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going through all this trouble with the intent of leaving. I'm not going anywhere. She stroked the intricate carving of the newel post. This is home. Her voice trembled with emotions on the last word touching him. It made him want to know what lay behind that emotion, and he didn't figure he had the right. Not yet. That's the beginning of this book. And let's see at the back of it. Let's see if it says anything different. Okay, this is a little more about it. A search for her roots brought midwife Fiona Flanagan to Pennsylvania Dutch country and made her wonder whether she should turn back. The area's mixture of Amish and English culture confused her, and her first encounter with the local police chief, Ted Rittenhouse, didn't help. He thought she was breaking into her own house. Despite the misunderstanding, Fiona could see that Ted's tough-as-nails exterior hid a kind soul, one caught between two worlds, seeking a place to belong. She felt the same, but trusting him with her heart would require the biggest step of faith she had taken. The Flanagans, they were a firefighting family, and they must learn to stop fighting love. Okay. Just a little bit of this. Let's fit okay. Just a little bit of this, and I've got quite a glare here. Let's see if I can, of this, just a little bit of this. I know I'm doing this video just totally different. This young lady, this Fiona, she had, her mother was Amish and her dad was Amish, and they left the community, and the parents were all upset about it, and the mother ended up dying. And so she was raised by her father, who remarried, and was not raised as an Amish. But she always wondered what happened, and that's why she ended up becoming a midwife. And then at one point she decided she wanted to go back and see her family, and she couldn't figure out why in all the years nobody had tried to get a hold of her. And of course, Daddy did not want to talk about it. He remarried and had more children, and she always felt like she was left out of everywhere. And so she finally decided to go back to where she was from, and she bought this building and became the midwife of the area. And eventually people started coming to her, the Amish people and others that wanted to have home deliveries, or she ended up with a little clinic there with that building that we talked about. Let's see. And so Ted, he was also raised as an Amish, and he went away and became a police officer. And they eventually, you'll have to read the story. I guess you can find this anywhere, but I'm going to leave the story just right there, and I'm not going to try to edit this time. It's going to be total different than I usually do, but you know, these books are there. You can see them. I find these at thrift stores a lot of times. Love inspired. They're Christian. They have, you know, they're always clean, but they have a wonderful story tied to them. So you might want to check it out. Be sure and check out and see what everyone else in this wonderful collaboration is posting. And I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, I have 2 videos on this day, so you can check out the other one also. And I will see you tomorrow. God bless you. Don't forget, Jesus loves you. And have a great day. Like and subscribe if you have not. I really appreciate it.